The understanding of African mom is so much in wide range. Hello everyone, welcome back to another segment. In this episode, let's dive into an African lady who got married to a Chinese husband based in China, but presently she is in Tanzania. Onto this package, we have to talk about our African mama. It is good to know that some mothers can forbear some certain, events, while some other mothers it's very hard for them, to overwhelm or to accept some certain events or ceremony in the child's life. On today's package, we want to talk about our African mama characteristics and those things which African moms or other moms, needs to exhibit. Our Chinese mama, is another trend which we'll be talking. If you're checking our recent video, we talk more about her, and you have to, if you need to learn some certain things about her, you have to check in our recent video and you realize to know more of which we're talking about. For all the moms who are there, were able to impact positively into their lives, into the lives of their daughter or son, want to say big congratulations to you, and we celebrate you in a very grand style. Yes, we're talking about our African mama and also all the great moms over there were able to impact positively in the lives of their children. Most times, when you say child grows up and the child starts to, become or exhibit some certain characteristics, it was like, where is this from? Is it from the mom or from the dad? But mind you, it's usually from the mom, because the mothers usually have a lot of time with the kids, and most characteristics which the child exhibits is usually comes from the mom. Well, into this package we have your African mama. You can see she's always up and doing, for the fact that she's quiet, she's understanding, and also she welcomed great visitors. For our African lady husband to have been with her, almost going to years and years, because actually they're going to stay there for up to 5 years. Just imagine the length and the period. As the day goes by, each day comes with its own events and new sereno. But our African mama has been, ever composed and ever steady and focused. There's some persons, that love visitors, while there's some persons that don't love visitors. In court, not everyone, love visitors, because some persons will say maybe visitors cause inconvenience in their home and make, the environment maybe look somehow or somehow, in one way or the other. But if you're a visitor going to someone's house, I think you should be able to impact positively into the lives of those you're meeting in the house, but not to cause chaos, not to cause division, and not to cause all kinds of devastation in their home, but to cause a kind of building, just as our Chinese husband, being wise and filled with wisdom, was able to change so many things in the land of Tanzania, in his, wise place. Well, you can see that African mama cannot, we cannot obtain that without, the leadership and also the, should I say, yes, the forwardness of our African mama. She's a woman that loves people. She's a woman that loves community. She's a woman, if you check her home, that has a number and a multitude of persons, and I tell you, food does not lack, because when they enter into the farming state, you see that they go in multitude, and when they come out, they harvest in quantity. You can see the abundance, and she understood that life itself is just, and life itself is just simple. That is the beauty of an African mama girl. She's hardworking, and she's able, to welcome both far and near, and she's able to welcome both old and young. She appreciates, human, and also understood that life itself needs to be appreciated with human. Well, I so much thanks, those around her for not giving her a headache, but also contributing positively into our African mama's life. And she too, she's actually also happy to have her children all around them, and her grandchildren and her children, all dwelling with her. Alright, this is your be wrapping up today's episode. I hope you enlighten onto this package. Please just stay tuned and stay blessed, and always remember, lovelies, stay good for now. Bye for now.